telling everybody that sooner or later Klay is gonna get tired of Megan. This man is 6'5", he's light-skinned, and he makes $17 million a year? She really thought that an NBA champion was about to stay faithful to her? Eventually he's going to want to scratch and sniff something new. She needs to date a crippled man or something. Somebody nobody else wants. Stop going after millionaires.
Welcome back to another episode of Unfiltered Reaction, where we discuss this modern society and how it thinks. In between videos, I may or may not comment. At the end, I will give my final remark. Without delays, let's get back.
All the women are after him, and he's 6'5". Girls are constantly throwing themselves at him. They're even falling out of his pocket. And you expect a man like that to not cheat? Date a loser. Date somebody who struggles to get out of bed. I bet he won't cheat on you. Megan came out with a statement and said, trust, fidelity, and respect is a non-negotiable. Then why does she keep dating cheaters? At some point, you have to look in the mirror and say, I'm the problem. I don't know how to choose a man. That's like me dating a girl who spends the night at her baby daddy's house and acts shocked when she's sleeping with him. Megan the Stallion never wants to take the blame and say, maybe I'm at fault. Maybe I'm choosing the wrong man.
Now, I'm not going to say I agree with everything this dude just said, but I will say that he did touch on a lot of valid points. Like, you keep trying to date millionaires, and I'm not saying you can't. But what I am saying is it depends on the type of millionaire. Like, it varies. If you're dating guys that you know will have or show you signs of cheating, then what did you think was going to happen? 2, maybe it's you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe you attract what you put out. Because in the past, you know, that was one of those things you were doing. Now, I don't know. But what I think everybody knows is relationships are a private matter. But for some reason, females want to make it public. Why? It's either reputation damage, attention, or you're trying to garnish sympathy. But see, this is where critical thinking lacks, or what I call emotional override. Because unbeknownst to you, you just open up the floodgates for public scrutiny. This internet is vicious. And they'll dig up some old shit that you don't want out there and expose it. And believe me, that shit's gonna stink. But let's see what Megan Thee Stallion allegedly had to say. It reads, cheating. Had me around your whole family playing house. Got cold feet, holding you down through all your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous. Blank. I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all. She had another one. And it reads, I've made the decision to end my relationship with Klay. Trust, fidelity, and respect are non-negotiable for me in a relationship. And when those values are compromised, there's no real path forward. Do these principles apply to all relationships or are only exclusive to intimate relationships? Because not too long ago, your longtime friend and confidant, Kelsey Hers, didn't receive any respect, fidelity, or trust. Or that relationship didn't require any non-negotiables. Or does it only apply to intimate relationships? Okay, cool. Remember the time you stepped in glass and claimed you got in your foot? That all happened because Tory Lane told Kelsey you slept with him, which you lied on Gail about.
To Gail King, bitch. First of all, I didn't know that bitch was even gonna ask me about that shit. Bitch, I always want to talk about the shooting. Why'd you ask me about fucking Tory? That's not what this is about. Even if I was, I fucked this nigga like once, maybe twice on a drunk night. Bitch, you kept catching me out of my fucking mind.
And her dude, while you yourself was in a relationship. That's when all hell broke loose. I talk more about that in the video here. But that all happened in 2020. So I Googled who you was in a relationship with all these good non-negotiables. I was expecting to see a name. I got hit with a list. Moneybag Yo, Pardon Fontaine. Look at the list. And it goes on. Tory Lane, Romelu Lukaku. The ones that's highlighted is the ones that was 2020. Since Pardon Fontaine was from 20 to 2023, I thought that was the guy that, she more than likely cheated on. Now, look at, and it says at the top, now this was from Google, at the top it say confirmed and reported relationships. And at the bottom, it said rumored or briefly linked. So you got G-Eazy, and that was in 2020. The Baby, 19 in 2020. Now, G-Eazy say rumored after they were seen together though often denied. The Baby, it said linked by rumors early in her career. Trey Songz, 2019 rumored flings early on. And then it say Blueface 2020 rumored connection. Under that it say a viral alleged list circulating in April 2026. Also suggested other names, but the above are the most frequently reported in her dating history. So all these dudes, you gotta be some type of professional juggler of balls. And that song WAP needs to be changed to DAP. And the D stands for Again, like I said, Party name stuck out the most because that's who she's been dealing with since 2020 to 2023. So I wonder, where was the fidelity, trust, and respect in that relationship? And if I'm wrong or I missed something, leave a comment. Let's speak on it. Now, with Megan and Klay breaking up, it's not surprising to me because one, Megan average relationships last about a year. Two, they seem like an odd couple with different backgrounds. Klay seems like he's from the suburbs and Megan seems like she from the hood. Number three, Klay being more reserved, calm, cool, collected. Megan a little out there, really hypersexual, appearing, promiscuous. Don't get me wrong, promiscuity has its place, like on the Blade, nightclubs, gentlemen's club, and parties. But not as a wife, unless you're some kind of cuckold. There's a video floating around of them at an event, and you can see the differences between them. Actually, she's the only one that stands out. Now, I don't know these people, so I couldn't tell you who they mesh with. But if we was going by appearance alone, Klay probably be with an athletic college graduate who may be business savvy. While Megan, on the other hand, look like she'll like them jumping over the counters at your local drugstore. Or rappers with 8 kids, 9 baby mamas. Hold up. 8 kids, 9 baby mamas. Math ain't mathing. It means he's got one on the way. If I'm way off, leave a comment. Let's speak on it.
Now time for our final remark.
Free Tory. I'm out.